right now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to remove your seal from from the piston for the hydraulic ram. Technically these two pieces are threaded together. Generally they're tack welded a little bit so that it does make it quite difficult to separate them. So the easiest way to remove this seal is by just warming it up, and then you'll actually be able to pop it down over the top of this, just as long as you're not going to tear it or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and demonstrate that right now. So we're going to go ahead and put it in the water, heated this water up so that it's going to be able to make that stretch a little bit, so it won't be too difficult to get it over the ring there on the bottom. Sandwiches the seal in between the piston. So you'll let that sit and heat up for a while. Then once it's gotten up to temperature, then you can just use a screwdriver and pry that seal down over the top of that. And then you'll be able to do the same thing with the new seal. Just put it on back in the opposite direction and slide it over the top of that ring. We went ahead, we heated up the seal here in the water. We pulled it out, and it's gotten a little more pliable, so we're able to stretch it and get it over the top of this ring right here. So but once you've got one end to break free, the whole thing should pop over the edge, and you'll be able to pull that seal off right there. And then you'll do the same thing once you're ready to put the new seal in. You'll just heat it up in the water for a while, let that seal get nice and warm so that you're able to stretch it a little bit so that you can get it to then set right back on down onto the piston. You'll just have to work it all the way around. Same thing using a screwdriver, going from one end and prying down to get it to seat all the way around. Then you'll be able to reassemble the piston into the ram so that the press and everything will be back up and running.